It's your boy Nuni back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries. So, Aries, I don't got no messages right away. Let me put this up here so that way I know. So that way I know for sure. You heard me. Okay, so anyway, ain't no special messages that I know of. Just going to get started. Let's see. So I really wanted, the reason I even kind of grabbed these oracles is because I'm looking for something vague. Like I kind of want something that's just kind of like out there in a way. So you may be kind of just wanting to like start with a clean slate, a fresh slate. Maybe it's like it gives you more like a visionary, or I was gonna say even a romantic scene or romantic vibe to situations. So you may kind of just want to be like artistic, allowing things to like give you your flair, your own little flair to it. So you may be getting a lot more creative or a lot more innovative shortly. Let's say the process of a cycle is ending. Time to let go. Angel number 999. Okay, so some changes are happening for y'all. So this is a symbol of abundance. Money is about to appear in your life. Angel number 888. And it says your angels are with you. Believe that you're never alone. Okay, so faded partnerships, friends, or people who are just meant to come into your life after an ending. So these are probably people who will probably help you process maybe stuff that you haven't let go of, certain experiences that you may have had. They help you, yeah, it could be a Sag, or they may be very spiritual because I see Jupiter. So it could be a Sag, could be a Pisces. Yep, we got Chiron. That's here, or Charon. Charon is healing. And then we got Lilith. Okay, so whoever this is going to be healing you guys' confidence. All right, or these would be like, I'm going to say synced up moments, because these are angel numbers now. All right, so these may be giving you, like I said, a fresh start, a new beginning in how you see yourself, how you view life. And we got second house, so your self-worth is going to increase right next to Lilith. So you guys could be getting a very much abundance of money. I said a very much. So a lot of abundance of money. All right, they may come in, just say unusual ways, or ways that maybe they make you feel more empowered because maybe you were afraid at one time to do it. All right, these can be connections because of the second house and Lilith. They could be possibly sexual connections, but they lead to like more security, more stability, or they just stay around a little longer. Normally, I would have looked for, we'll see, maybe the death comes out later, but usually I would look for like the eighth house for that to be there. But with the second house, if you guys have the same value systems and the same beliefs, unless you guys like change those within the course of like growing and together, then normally you probably will stay together for a while. All right, so you guys may be staying together maybe for money or for like just the values, security, being reliable for each other. They make you feel empowered. You make each other feel empowered. Shit like that is happening here. Good morning, y'all. All right, so you're also gonna be getting more money for your expenses or more money for your productivity. So like the more work you do, I'm not gonna say overwork yourself, but we got Lilith here, so you could be passionate or like, I don't know, desiring a certain outcome when it comes to finances. So you may be pushing yourself a little bit more. All right, because Lilith gives like an obsession now, or you guys could be healing that, healing like a materialistic vibe about yourself as well. So it's one of those. All right. I was thinking restructuring. If you're not like going back into like the drawing board and like starting over, then it's restructuring. We got Ace of Wands, so it's gonna be a spark of inspiration coming your way. So probably like ideas, stuff that you probably wanted to do or felt like you should have done, you didn't do, you guys hesitated on. I guess it's gonna be an opportunity to do that again. Cause that's why this person or that's why these people or these experiences are coming to basically give you guys unbridled passion, intensity. Usually it starts off as like a sexual connection or like a random ass idea or like a random experience but it's usually pleasurable. Sometimes it's just short lasting, but it's enough to trigger you to do something that maybe you always wanted to do. You know what I mean? They kind of give you the confidence to just try shit you wouldn't have tried before, stuff you would have overthought before. And we got the Nine of Swords in reverse, Fool in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. So that's what these people are showing up, or this person, this experience is showing up for you guys to take action in situations where you guys really feel like, I need to do this. You know what I mean? So we got Ten of Cups. Could be around relationships, like I said, or around people who feel like family. Eight of Swords. So these are people who will get you guys out of your way, where you won't be overthinking yourself a lot more. So what's going to happen is you're going to boost your confidence. These are people who help you with existing problems, all right? Because they give you like a foundation. Because you guys being fire signs, they give you more of a foundation, something stable, something like that you can like build on, like a home base. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who gives you, you know, they keep you from being untethered in the world. You're not just floating around. So that's kind of what it was in the very beginning. What I was explaining is like, you know, wanting to start over from being on a drawing board, you know what I mean, like feeling artistic, whimsical, kind of like the highs and lows of life, almost Piscean, but you know what I mean? It's like an artist way. So you guys are getting creative about your life, about the type of life you want to live, the type of relationships you want to live or want to have, or the type of people you want to have around you. Maybe you guys were closed off to relationships or closed off to certain types of relationships. Sometimes it could be that way too. Because Nine of Swords in reverse could sometimes be like, I look past the, it's like a limiting belief in the way that I think that things could be. You know what I mean? And we got the Eight of Swords here too, which could be self-limiting thoughts, or what do you call it? Self-depreciating thoughts, obtrusive thoughts, all those things. You guys, they're helping you get out of those things and just take action. So you won't be overthinking, stalling yourself out. All right. So it may somebody. I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're gonna make you feel a lot more confident and being attractive. Because we also got the Queen of Wands in reverse too. So this may be somebody who's like shows you traits of themselves that like you yourself have, but you just don't exercise. You may be afraid to be that way. You're like, I can't do it. Like maybe you see them being very charming, very charismatic, very talkative, very outgoing, very risky. You know what I mean? Bold, daring in situations. You know what I mean? Like it may seem like there a lot of their plans or a lot of their ideas play out, or like a lot of their whatever they go after seems to play out in the way that they want it to. You may start thinking it like in that same light. So they're coming into your life to bring these things to you, because the Nine of Swords is a realization, to bring like maybe I don't know what would be your version of happiness. Like they may be helping you paint that. I think that's what's really going on too. Is they're helping you paint that or helping you envision that, and then showing you where you need to take action. This could be somebody who's wealthier or very fortunate, or they have a talent, a skill set that brings them a lot of money, a lot of admiration. So it could be a Leo. All right, let me do one more here. All right, so it is. Opposition means it's a chance for you guys to do something different. This may be somebody who mirrors you guys a lot. And we got Gemini here, but it's going to be a beneficial opportunity to expand, to grow. Um, it's a lot. You got Taurus, Gemini. There, it's a networking opportunity, but it's also, it could be romantic for some of y'all. It could be, but the relationship may not go how you maybe dreamt it up. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who gives a foundation to the connection. So you can't just, I mean, I'm not gonna say you can't just be in and out. There may, some of y'all, it may be like an in and out relationship. That may be the type of relationship y'all build. Because Lilith can be more self-empowered, independent, intense, you know what I mean? A little sexual. It may be something that you guys like secretly desire to have in connections, but just maybe values or traditions maybe didn't allow you to. So something along the lines of that is happening here, but there could be also a talk. You know, just trying to get to the root or to the bottom of things. You know what I mean? So let me give you these. Damn, I did all that talking. 8 minutes. All right, what else is going on? It says you have a deep connection to Mother Gaia. You will have more prosperity and abundance than what you lost recently in material. And material means, so you're about to have more money, I guess, than you've ever had before, or than you recently had. So if you lost money, maybe we're behind on some shit, you're about to have more money. It says someone is trying to box you in and it's giving you anxiety. They underestimate that when you are pushed, you will come out swinging on their ass. Okay, so I don't know. It says this person is confident, good looking, and okay, so I get what it's saying now. So the person is confident, good looking, and talks a good game, but they maybe have fuck or thought boy energy. So that might be what it is. This may be somebody who you guys have like some type of non-traditional relationship with, but it has the traditional aspects. That's what I mean. So this is somebody who's probably gonna break up some type of maybe a fantasy facade version of like romance that you may have had in your like, I don't know, in your mental. You know what I mean? They're gonna help you figure out why shit isn't working. And this could even be in creative or just life, where you want to take risks, take adventures, do shit you probably was afraid to do. This would be somebody who helps you figure out like what's stopping you. You know what I mean? You be like, I wanna start eating better. They be like, well, what's stopping you? All you gotta do is buy the food. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could probably be like grounded like that. There's somebody who's very observant of patterns, behaviors, understands you on a deeper level. So you may understand them on a deeper level too, because opposition could be like they have weaknesses that are your strengths, and you have strengths that are their weakness. I mean and they have strengths that are your weakness. So you guys may be seeing each other in a reflection, like, oh man, damn. When you do that, you be fucking yourself off, and they be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But like when you do this, you fuck yourself off. You know what I mean? So It's one of those moments, all right? But anyway, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, um, Pisces, Sag, Taurus, Gemini. All right. So, Aries, that was y'all reading. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for those likes. Oh, okay, we had 60 in the chat. That was great. If you guys got Pisces, that's the next one. About to do Pisces next. So, anyway, y'all, I'm gone.